Hello. Hello. I'm trying to say it like an Australian. Hello. Oh no. Okay. See you in a minute. See you in a minute. Hey, Lindsay. Only gonna play a little tonight. A little Buckshot. Only like 30 minutes. Okay, we got a drink. Adrenaline, inverter, saw, phone. 4 life, 4 blink. 50-50. See what comes out. Okay. Most likely a blink. That'll change it to a live. This will double it if we hit. Nope, 2 lives in a row. Hey, DeCampo. Yeah, gonna do this for about 30 minutes. And I had something else in mind after, but I lost it. I'll find it though. Alright, we're gonna take and use their smokes. Restore 1 bolt. Alright. Keep it up. Alright, David. Okay, we got a saw and a magnifying glass. 4 life, 4 blink. Christian, thanks for the follow. Check what's in there. Perfect. Live. I'm gonna saw it. That's gonna take 2, and then we're gonna send it. It'll either take 1 or give 2. Up to 2. Hello. Nor. Buckshot. Hey, Jam. Hey, Xenios. Already flagged. It's been 5 minutes. Oh well. Bound to happen. Got smokes, a saw, and cuffs. 2 and 2. Give us 2 turns. Going to do more cooking videos in the future? Probably. Seems like that one's already taking right off. Cooking, baking. I used to do a lot of it, honestly. Just don't have time for anything. Bailey, thank you for the heart. Me and Zinnios, you as well. Love you in the chat for Bailey and Zinnios. Yeah, I'm trying to reach like a wider range of people. Not just be games, even though I love games. Thanks. I used to be a full-on vegan and like had to get really creative with cooking. Like making mac and cheese with cashews. And it like tastes pretty good. Alright. Thanks, Bailey. Let's go eject a shell. There we go. Got expired meds and an adrenaline. I'll tell you what they do as we go. 1 live, 1 blank. We're gonna use the cuffs. That'll give us both the turns. Perfect. Mateo plays Airsoft. Thank you for the follow. So since that was live, we're going to invert that to a live. It's going to be blank. And send it. Everyone in chat, do you all like 60 seconds randomized? I haven't played that game in a long time. But that seems like a fun one. Where like you guys can get involved and guess, make decisions. Dude, it's fun to watch. 2 blank, 1 live. We're gonna check what's in there. Not sure what it is, but you're down. Cool. So you have 60 seconds in the beginning of the game to collect as much stuff as you can from your house, and those items will be used in your bunker because there's basically the world's been nuked. It's a post-apocalyptic survival game, and you have to try to survive as long as you can. But it's humorous too. You know what that is? Awesome. There's a lot of interesting, funny scenarios. All right, clean the house. Dolores Carey, she really does. Don't send Jimmy out with the pew pew. It's bound to get broken. Two cuffs. Tell you what they do as we go. We got 1 and 1. I can stay home and man the fort, right? Alright, let's see what that is. Perfect. Hey, Daring Abyss. So since that was live, we're going to say this is probably blank. This will invert it to a live. 60 seconds reatomized. Boom, shakalaka. You're welcome. Lion. Thanks. Welcome in. Alright, we have expired meds, cuffs, magnifying glass, and inverter. 4 life, 4 blink. Ariel, thank you for the rose. Welcome in. Okay, that's blink. We're going to change it to alive. And then this will give us 2 turns. Thank you everyone for the almost 5,000 likes. I appreciate it. We're at 4.6. That's awesome. Alright, so that's going to restore 1 bolt. This is Buckshot Roulette. Hi QTM Nevalakin. Alright, so that ejected the shell. Now they're checking it out. Alright. Well, we get lucky. Adrenaline and inverter. I'll tell you what they do as we go. 4 life, 4 blank. I'm gonna go ahead and take that saw so they can't use it. I don't know if this is live or blink, but we'll see. That's alright. I was thinking about playing some after this, yeah. I'm only going to do 30 minutes of Buckshot. So about 15 more minutes. Thanks for the GG. I did also get Classrooms like a while ago and never played it. And they just had an update, so I should probably start playing that too. Anybody want their name in here? Real quick? Me. Okay, I am Elden Lord. What do you want here? It's the one where you can't really talk in your mic. Elden. Okay, gotcha. And there's a bunch of monsters that are after you, and you have to search through the classroom to find different tapes, I believe. It's kind of back rooms-esque. Hey Brady. Go get it. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. We got 4 life, 4 blank. It's gonna give us 2 turns. Those 3 dogs, thanks for the follow. Good evening, Liz. What game did you get scared of? Golden Monkey. Drew Berry Thank you for the hat and mustache. Yeehaw. I remember your name. What game did you get scared of? Was that Alternate Watch? Is that what you're talking about? There's a lot of horror games that I play, so... Oh, okay. So you're talking about Silent Breath. That's understandable. I gotcha. Nick Giddings, thanks for the follow. Hey, welcome back, Bob. That is pretty creepy, especially if you're not used to it. Let's go, that's right. Inverter, drink inverter. Tell you what they do as we go. 3 live, 3 blank. 50-50. Let's see what comes out. Name is Brian. Okay, I'll do my best to remember your name. You're watching a scary game and watching another scary game. Nice. What other game are you watching? So they're ejecting a shell? They're restoring a bolt? Poppy Playtime Chapter 3? Yeah. Catnap is something else. They do a really good job making him creepy towards the end. So that changed the blink to live. They'll be backing them in. Alright. Brian. Dang it. That sucks. Nor. Arnar. Big Grand the Third, thanks for the follow. Tyler, all right. TM Cross, or JM Cross, thanks for the follow. 3 live, 3 blink. I do it based on whoever asks first. I put in their name at the beginning of each round. Or, yeah, each time we play. Gigaman27, thanks for the follow. Let's go, Tyler. Thanks for the almost 9,000 likes. That's awesome. We have 3 live, 4 blink. I have a bunch of game systems. I mainly use my PC because it covers pretty much everything. Alright, that's gonna give them us 2 turns. So if you choose not to do double or nothing, that'll end it. But you can keep going. I usually just keep going to see how high we can go. T-Bone, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. If you're new to the live, this is called Buckshot Roulette. It is like Russian roulette with a shot pew pew and some items. If you haven't followed, think about doing so. We play this pretty often, along with a bunch of other games. Alright, we have magnifying glass. It smokes. Saw magnifying glass. Yes, yep, that's right, Nebulakin. We got 3 live, 3 blank. Checking what's in there. Let's go ahead and take their smokes. So that's a blank. Gonna use it on ourselves. That'll give us another turn. Hey, Asia. Alright, so we're gonna saw it and take 2. Should have used our smokes. Oh well. Actually, it's not oh well. They're gonna get us. Oh well. At the end of the day, what does it matter? We just wake up again. Hello. At the end of the day, it's not that funny, is it? That could have been an orphan. Green GT VR, thanks for the follow. Do Randy. Alright, Randy. Feeling Randy. Not really. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? This is Buckshot Roulette. 3 live, 4 blink. So tell us a future shell. Chances are this is blank. Seen this game before, haven't seen anybody live stream it. So this is going to change a blank to live, live to blink. Well, welcome in. Chase Caston, thanks for the follow. Yeah, a lot of people avoid playing this because they don't want to get bandanaed. I don't blame them. You got it for $1? It must have been on sale. Hey Colby, what's up? Some buckshot. So the expired meds, 50-50 chance to either restore up to 2 health or take away 1. That's why they rested a lot. I've never played Concrete Trimmer. What's that about? Okay, we got a saw, magnifying glass, saw, inverter, saw. I'm just kidding. Adrenaline. 2 blank, 1 live. We're gonna get this. Check what's in there real quick, and we'll end it. Oh, there we go. Basically Battleship, but very unsettling. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's pretty cool. And unsatisfying. Well, I don't think I want to play that then. No, play it? Oh gosh. Okay, I'll tell you what these items do as we go along. Penguin, thank you for the follow. 2 live, 2 blank. CC, I can't see what your name is for some reason, but thank you for the follow. Gonna check what's in there. Neek, thanks for the follow. I could play a round of alternate watch, yeah. Then I'm gonna play some 60 seconds reatomized. Sometimes, yeah. Well, we're gonna be done this round pretty soon. So it's gonna change a blank to live. We're gonna take 1. After this, we're gonna move on to a round of alternate watch, and then we're gonna do some 60 seconds reatomized. So if you haven't followed, please follow. We play this pretty often, almost every day, along with a bunch of other games. And thanks for the 9.5 thousand likes, everyone. I appreciate you. Hey, Kev. We got 4 blank, 3 live. So tell us the future, Shell. Seconds blank. I'm gonna say first is probably live. We're gonna saw it and send it. So take 2. If it's live. Okay, so 2 blanks in a row. Hi, Mikai. Going well. How are you? It's gonna give them 2 turns. 50-50 chance to either take away 1 or give up to 2. Gave them 2. Hey Joe, how are you? So that's gonna take away 2 if it's live. Hey Chris. Dang. Well, shit. Okay. You're so mad because this AI is so fair. Okay. Alright, I'm going to play a round of alternate watch, and then we're going to move on to 60 seconds reatomized. Was I able to actually find the application without re-downloading it? That's a miracle. Alright, just a sec. I'm gonna change things real quick. If you haven't followed, follow. I'll be playing Buckshot probably tomorrow. Alright, we're not doing dark mode, so let's go. See you, Devlaken. Have played Indigo Park, yep. I hope that they're able to make more chapters. The game looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Very poppy play time like. Alright, so that's a mimic. There's 2 toothbrushes. Bam, mimic. We're in the bathroom. Just like that. So we're looking for and reporting anomalies from 12 to 6 a.m. If there's too many anomalies that occur at once, we lose. Okay, so look, we have 2 cups now. Mimic, master bedroom. Seen a different YouTuber do this. Cool. When I used to just do viewing, I would watch people play this a lot too. Well, on TikTok, but you know, streaming. And I didn't catch anything. Like I didn't learn anything from watching them. I had to actually do it and have you guys help to learn anything. Yeah, we've beaten this a bunch of times. On the hardest mode, too. Thanks, it's a lot of experience, a lot of repetition. After a while, your brain just knows when things are off. Imagery in kitchen? Oh, perfect. Thanks, Lindsay. Imagery kitchen. Jeremiah, thanks for the follow. Okay, Mimic, we got 2 light switches. I'm watching my live at nearly at 3 a.m. Well, welcome in. Anthony, thanks for the follow. And Mila, welcome in. Almost 4 there. It's almost 10 here. We got imagery right here. If it was almost 4 here, I'd be calling out of work. Because I work at 7 usually. What am I saying usually for? I work at 7. A tulpa or tupla is what you see if you see something in the mirror and you don't see it anywhere else. That's a tupla. Had to work at 9, it's too early. 7 would be hard. Yeah, it is hard, but at the same time, like getting out earlier is so nice. Electrical bathroom. And it's nice not working 5 days, only working 4 days. Four intruders at 6, that's crazy. Oh, we got electrical. Master. Hey, Jonathan, have a good one. Spicy, thank you for the heart me. W's for Spicy. How to start streaming. I started on Twitch, and then I would just post clips here. And then once I got 1,000, because you needed 1,000 at that time, that's when I invested in a PC and then fought my anxiety and just did it. thought the beanbag was different. We'll look at it again. Prince of All Science, Aiden, SMG, thanks for the follows. Thanks, Lindsay. I invested in my anxiety too. Well, I mean, it's there regardless, so may as well, you know, trick my brain into believing that. Or, yeah. Electrical basement. U123 thanks for the follow. There was a face on the TV. Yep, this is alternate watch. There are some creepy things that do happen. Honestly, don't remember seeing that face on the TV ever. Something changed in here, but I can't tell what it is. Spicy, thank you for the little crown. W's for spicy. What changed in here? Books. I think it's Mimic. Thinking about streaming, just don't know what. The game on TikTok that I started with is That's Not My Neighbor. And you've probably seen enough Buckshot. You could start with Buckshot. Displacement, Kids Room. And also Mimic, I think. Intruders are so scary whenever you see prey. Holy heavens, to spare your soul. Mimic, okay. Yeah, they made nightmare mode on That's Not My Neighbor extremely hard. You have to be very detailed. It's pretty cool though. Alright, displacement. The rolling pin's supposed to be over here. Kitchen. Oh, evident. Gotta focus a little. Horror is my favorite type. I want it to be specifically horror, but horror streaming. But it limits you. And sometimes it's good to have a break from it. Alright, Mimic, Kids Room. Chair. Oh, yep. Good catch, Lindsay. Displacement, basement. Horror is everyone's favorite type? I don't know about that. I've seen a lot of cozy streamers. Grace, how are you? I've been well. Like watching horror but playing cozy. Used to play, oh, Corpse. Got Corpse in the master room. Used to play a lot of Fruit Mountain, but then that would make me want to fall asleep. I know it'd put other people to sleep in a good way. Alright, so we got electrical here too. I've seen some gameplay of Graveyard Keeper. That's a newer game, right? It looks pretty neat. I actually want to try it. More cozy meets horror? Oh. Okay, so we got displacement, toilet paper roll, bathroom. You love this game, Evelyn? Nice. Me too. It's nice when you see something you don't normally see. Mimic, Vanity. I have played the first 2 Poppy playtimes. I have not gone through the 3rd one yet, though. I got to the end of it and then I just stopped playing. I do that sometimes. There's a note? Yeah, it's normally there. Beanbag is displaced. Displacement kids room? Only ever noticed after I point out the roll, it's really hard to see, just like with the parrot. Those two are so subtle. Could never remember all this. I thought that at 1.2. Imagine not being able to redecorate your house because security keeps putting it back. That would be a twist. We got Mimic right here. Plot twist, this is actually the Anomaly's house. And we're screwing with them. Yeah, it's normal at 3:33 there's always whispering. I think that's Gabriel from what somebody said. Because there's lore behind this. Oh, hey. Hey there. Yeah. I see you too. Glad you're keeping it together. The preacher is in a black cloak and whispers constantly. You'll see him in the closet or like in the back of a hallway, usually. Hey, Cass. Or back here, usually. Something's changed. Oh, clear enough. Flawed in the kitchen. You thought it was fake Gabriel. I don't know about the lore. I don't know. Didn't remove him. That's a different one. Oh, displacement, the chair. And Mimic. You know what? There's supposed to be an update for the Baby in Yellow on the 29th. I'm gonna play that soon. Oh, you thought my cursor was an orbit? Understandable. Be nice if they updated this too. I always say that though. Mimic did not disappear from the basement. There must have been another one. Hey, Mikhail. Hey, Chris. Picture in the back of the hall. Living room changes. Yep, sometimes. Thing in the closet is an anomaly, yep. Or was an anomaly. I think we got rid of him. No, we didn't. What the heck? I thought we'd just let him stay there. He's not causing any harm, is he? Mikhail, thank you for the 20 TikToks. W's in the chat for Mikhail. Told ya. That's alright. You literally type that in chat. Well, that's good. I'm glad you guys are trying to help. Living room flawed? Oh yeah, there is imagery back there. Imagery living room? Haven't played in months, feel lost now. Well, welcome back. Got about 1 hour. Alright, displacement, the cassette. Stairwell. Matthew's the coolest. Thanks for the follow. Hi. Thanks for the 12,000 likes, everyone. This is alternate watch, Kinsey. You look for anomalies from 12 to 6. You report them. If there's too many, then you lose. T-Man, thanks for the follow. Quit spying on my bedroom. Sorry, it's in the game. Displacement in the living room. VHS tapes up here. It's supposed to be down here. Rudy, thank you for the follow. Alternate Watch is the game name. Stacy Troy, thank you for the follows. Yeah, we played night mode. Oh, there's a lot of flawed in this one. So I think this is the most flawed I've seen at one playthrough. Just chilling in the bathtub. Yeah, we played on night mode in monochrome the other night. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. Okay, displacement kids room. Gotta make this house flawless. Nice, I love it. Carl, thank you for the finger heart. W's for Carl. You don't report enough anomalies, you fell. Electrical laundry. Lauren, thank you for the follow. And we still have displacement in the living room. Hopefully we can get everything. Alright, we made it to 6. We got them all. 33 of 33. Hell yeah. America. Alright. Anomaly cleanup crew? That's a nice idea. Where's 60 seconds? I just downloaded it. There it is. Now, I'm not great at this game, so people can chime in as much as you want. Please do. That is trippy. It's been months. Alright, let me change it on the purple app. And the red one. How does it look on this side? Maybe make it a little smaller. That's probably good. Scavenge is what we want, right? The regular one? Or is it Apocalypse? Let's be Dolores. We'll go with the medium difficulty. Why not? So we had 60 seconds to collect stuff. How do we grab stuff? Why can't I grab things? Oh, we gotta wait. That's right. Food and water, always good. Alright. Get Jimmy. Come here, Jimmy. Come here, old Jimmy. What's that? I don't know what that is. We're gonna grab it though. Flashlight. Let's get a game. Sanity. Throw him in there. Get in there. Alright, let's get more peeps. Where are they? Minute's really not very long. Alright. Come on. Throw you in there. Let's get your dad too. More mouths to feed, but that's okay. Grab that. May as well. Alright. This is our last go around. Medicine? Oh shit. Shit. Gotta go. Didn't see any medicine. Grab and throw? Yep. Day 1. Again, I'm not great at this, so feel free. Feel free to chime in. All of us have made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We can't remember bringing the supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We should have had stocked it better anyways. We got a lock. Shelves are full of cans. Eat from the cans, sleep in the cans, even talk to the cans. Some of us already do. Barely enough water for everyone. We have the ration. Really miss the life we had, space, the sky, the food. More food. We wish we could go back to the time before the damn bomb dropped. Grace, Carl, and Azala, thank you so much for the heart me's. W's in the chat for them. And hey, how are you doing? What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. Dolores is quite quiet given the situation. There's nothing going on with Ted. Mary James seems fine. Timmy is on his best behavior. Wait, and you can hold over them to see if they're hungry and stuff. I remember that. We should prep. Ted? No, we don't have any music for our sanity. Nothing here. Maybe if we try really hard, we can hear the neighbors in the shelter. Dolores will not last long without water. Dolores is really tired. Ted is thirsty, tired. Mary Jane is thirsty and tired. They're all thirsty and tired. Okay, so thirsty is okay. They can still wait a little bit. Can you go outside than others? Nobody is good enough to go outside yet. Okay. Yeah, Grace, that's totally chill. Dolores needs more time to rest. She seems exhausted. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Ted is tired. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. Okay. So I think they're all hungry and yeah, he needs water. He's dehydrated. They're not even hungry yet. Okay, all get water. Try to prep. Alright. Don't have any of those items to use for this situation, so that situation doesn't matter. Mary Jane's too old for birthdays. That's what we think. Dolores complains she still can't get a good night's sleep around here. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Ted is tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Timmy hasn't rested. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Just tired. Not like hungry or starving. Nobody can go outside yet. I think because they're all tired. Autumn, thank you for the follow. Okay. Doris can't sleep. Ted is tired. Mary Jane is tired. Timmy's fallen asleep. They're all tired. I don't think anybody's ready. We don't have a lot of stuff. Kind of screwed up that way. Alright, Mikey. Oh! I've never seen her transform into a mutant. Mary Jane is a mutant now. I've always heard about it, though. Alright. We couldn't figure it out, so we just assumed that's what a regular pipe would do in the event of a nuclear apocalypse, and decided to ignore it. We've been feeling a bit funny today, though. Probably no connection to the pipe. None whatsoever. What the hell? Mary Jane went to bed with her normal self, and now she's all mutated. Oh, Mary Jane, what happened to you? Dolores complains she still can't get a good night's sleep around here. If there's one thing we need, it's water for Dolores. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Ted has not recovered his energy. Carl, thank you for the tiny. Rawr. Alright. Thirsty, tired. Thirsty, hungry, tired. Just hungry. Alright. Oh, we can send her right out. That's cool. May as well, alright? Send a Mary Jane out. Okay. Mary Jane went out. Let's hope she hurries back. Dolores is hungry. Dolores can't sleep. Okay, needs water. Ted is tired. Okay, so he needs water. Dehydrated. Dehydrated. They all need water. Hopefully she gets some good stuff. We're locked up and it's easy to grow tired of this situation. Dolores has been looking rather down for a while now. She even refuses to eat soup. How crazy is that? It's hard to say if we can help her, but trying to cheer her up might be worth a shot. Let's do that. Let's use the Scout's Handbook. Hey Serena, glad you're here. Alright, let's see if that worked. Seems like a good idea, but she was too tired and too sad to read anything. Aw. Hope she gets better. Dolores would really love to eat something. Rest. Okay. Don't need to read all those. Just tired. Hungry. Hungry, tired. Okay, we can't do anything with the cards, so that situation doesn't matter. Gambling is a terrible habit. What kind of example is that to set to the kids? We need supplies, but we're not getting them like that. We'd sooner rob someone. We sent that man away. Good riddance. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. Ted's hungry. Timmy's tired. Timmy's hungry. Okay, tired and hungry is okay. She's starving, so she needs food. He's starving, so he needs food. We know very little about what's going on outside. It'd be a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anyone else made it to safety. A radio could help with this, but we don't have a radio. Hey, Julian. Sly Kid, thanks for the follow. Like the capital W. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might not necessarily make us perish. Alright. Dolores needs food. For sure. The rest are hungry and tired. Yep, starvation. Okay, tired, hungry, thirsty. Tired, hungry, thirsty. So they're good, but she needs food for sure. Alright, ever since we jumped into our fallout shelter, we've been wondering about the other door in the shelter. Should it even be here? Where does it lead? It's high time we checked it out. What do you think, chat? Do you think we should check it out? I think I remember whether or not this is a positive thing, but... Okay. We're gonna check it out with a flashlight. Ah, she's back. She get stuff? We inspected every corner of the room and found nothing. Well, that was a waste of time. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Harvey, sure, come from here. 1 can of soup. Curran, fry, growing beast, wait, work here, and hate, free, raw. 2 waters. Okay, Ted is hungry and tired. Mary Jane is hungry. Timmy's hungry and tired. Okay. Dolores needs water for sure. Let's check it. He's dehydrated, needs water. Hydrated, needs water. Hungry, she's okay though. Hydrated, needs water. Perfect. And let's get Dolores out there. Although Mary Jane was really good. Maybe we shouldn't. No, let's not risk Dolores. Thanks, Spicy. Okay, we don't have a radio, so we couldn't catch the emergency transmission. Okay, starvation. He needs food for sure. Hungry. Starvation. Food for sure. Dehydrated. Water for sure. Who should go outside? We're not sending Timmy. Mary Jane did good last time. You know what? Let's send the dad this time. Scout's guide maybe? Sure, let's try that. Timmy will be fine. Timmy is good for going out, you think? Well, I mean, we're not sending him with a pew-pew, so I guess he would have been fine. Alright, Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. He took the Scout's handbook. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Timmy should eat something. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Jane's quite hungry. Alright, we're good. Ring, ring. There we were, thinking we would never hear a telephone signal again, when suddenly a phone starts ringing from somewhere outside. We figured it's the phone booth across the street. Should someone go answer it? Do you think someone should go, and who? Timmy? You think Timmy should go? You usually feed them water every 5 days. Helps so you don't have to scavenge as much. Timmy! Oh, Timmy! No? As long as they're not starving, I don't worry. Or dehydrated. Mary, Timmy. Timmy, Mary. Alright, Timmy it is. I'm seeing more Timmys. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information. When the call was cut short, something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they get back to us. Dolores is... Okay, let's check them. Hungry, thirsty. Hungry. Hungry. Okay. How about the trip to Nevada? We've been postponing for a while now. Maybe we should go there. That's our first stop after we get out of here. After we get out of here. Planning far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now, we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. Okay. Dehydration, starvation. Hungry. Hungry, thirsty. On our way back from the last expedition, we noticed some drawings on a half-ruined wall nearby. It was a very crude map of our town, and one place is marked with an X. Maybe it's some secret stash of soup. Shall we go and check it? Think we should go and check it? And who should we send? Jazz, thanks for the follow. No? Yes? Yes, Mary? Yes, the girl? Alright, we'll send Mary this time since we sent Timmy last time. The minion. We're getting a knock at the door. Lucky find! We were afraid the map was a trap, leading us straight into the camp full of bandits, but it turned out to be true. At the end of the path, we found some supplies that might be helpful to us. We got some cards. Awesome. Alright, let's check their status. Hungry, starvation, she needs food. Dehydrated, starvation. Okay, can't do anything about the situation because we don't have a map. We couldn't contain our laughter, and our guests took offense. They ran off, shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smelled of the forest fruits. How rude. Oh, those are the ones with the coconuts. Like Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail. Hungry, hungry, hungry. There isn't a lot of space down here, and we could smell everything. One of the wall bricks got loose today and revealed a hole. We felt pretty sick. It's the smell coming from the hole. It's terrible. Should we investigate and remove the source of the stench? What do you think? Yes? I'm seeing a lot of yes. Alright. Let's do this. Thanks. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come at us with claws, fangs, or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a perished rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial at an empty can. He deserved that much. Hungry, thirsty, hungry, hungry. Okay, can't do anything. We don't have the radio. Hey, Laura Does. Thank you for the heart me. W's for Laura Does. Okay, if there's one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch an emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Dehydrated, starvation, she needs both. Hungry, hungry, thirsty. Hopefully Ted gets back soon. We were discussing plans for our first meal that didn't feature tomato soup when we heard yells outside. We discovered they came from a small group of ragged survivors. They were a sorry sight, and we weren't surprised when they requested aid. They asked us to provide anything we could, water, food, or medicinal supplies. Should we provide anything? And if so, should it be water or soup? Rose, thank you for the follow. Rose, no? Yes? Okay, I'm seeing more no's. Ted went to live at a nearby farm. Andrew Martin, thanks for the follow. Alright. Skipping it then. Ted's back. With nothing? With nothing? Oh, what? Oh no! That sucks. Our refusal to provide for our visitors was not rude, and yet the minute we denied their request, they launched at us with their fists, stones, and branches. We thought we were as good as gone, but those barbarians were satisfied enough to steal our supplies. When they left, all we could do was ponder what to do in this very, very empty shelter. Minus cards, minus board game, minus lock, Minus flashlight, minus 3 soup, minus 2 waters. Ted returned with the Scott's Handbook. Colton, thanks for the follow. This is 60 seconds reatomized, Daniel. Oh boy, we are so screwed. Okay. They're not... Oh, he's dehydrated. Ugh, okay. We're definitely going to have to send somebody out. I'm going to send out the girl. The more we know about what's going on outside, the better for us. Let's gather around the radio and see if we can tune into a station. Why not? Let's do it. Ted sat at the entrance for a week and then gave all your stuff away. We're able to tune in and get rid of just enough static to listen to a very energetic and lively speaker. He seemed well informed and mentioned a few helpful tips that should make it easier for us to survive the next expedition. Okay, he's starving. She's starving. He's starving, and we have no food. I'm gonna send Dolores. Maybe she'll have better luck. That hair, though. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she makes it back safe and sound. Give him water. Since Mary Jane turned into, well, we really don't know what she is. We're not even sure if she's herself anymore. She's been smiling all the time, but no one really tried to talk to her. No one dared. Should we try? Should we try to talk to her? I think it's random. Yes, okay. It's a bad idea, or maybe we started off on the wrong foot. She said something that sounded like Mary Smash and started punching everything in her path. She calmed down after a while and has just been standing still. Maybe this is now her way of showing affection. We couldn't spare any food for Mary Jane, and eventually she reached a boiling point where her stare was enough to unalive. She left without a word, but we knew she would probably become a highway woman and get all the food cans she would ever need. Okay, Young man knocked on the door today asking for help. He said he has been watching us for a while and he believes we're good and decent people. Although he hoped we would meet in a different circumstances, he could really use our help now. The mission is rescuing his twin sister who went missing while trying to infiltrate a nearby bandit camp. He promised it will be worth our while. Should we send somebody to help? Oh, Dolores is still fine. So far, I think. Yes, Ted. Yes, Timmy. You think it's a trap, Spicy? Alright. The young man was assisted by a group of other survivors, all armed but really friendly. We found the girl, threw her a weapon, and fought off the bandits guarding the exit. Siblings were happy to be reunited, but also very confused. Turns out the bandit leader is actually their father. Crazy, small world we live in. Anyway, they were really thankful and promised to contact us soon. Oh man. Yep, still can't do anything, just have water. Our situation is getting worse every day. We can see the hunger and desperation in each other's eyes. We know a teacher from a local school rescued a bunch of kids when the blast fell. We all know what kind of supplies are in the school shelter. As part of the community, we help stock it for emergency, so technically they're ours, right? Should we reclaim them in our hour of need? Timmy's dehydrated? Oh yeah, he is, you're right. Yes? May as well, right? Uh-oh. Oh, he's sick. Ted is sick. And there's a nice mark on the wall. We got 4 water. We had to do this for the family. It had to be done. We really don't want to mention it again. How about we talk about something else? Soup, perhaps? We got 4 waters. Okay. Ted has it all. Alright. Let's just use the radio. Why not? We're at the end of our rope. Oh! Dolores back. Can of soup. We got 1 can. Good news, the government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer and expect further communication in a few days. We'll be out of here soon. We were glad to see Dolores come back safely from the wasteland. The Scouts book spotted an unknown group of people scavenging in our neighborhood. Had a lot of bags and backpacks, too many even. They were really busy and didn't notice. We got soup and a medical supply. That's awesome, actually. So we can heal him, at least. Give him a soup. She's not starving yet, so we're good. He's starving. Wow, okay, we made it out of that. We're just gonna start prepping for sure. Found some weird mushrooms growing in one of the walls. Food shortage is not a laughing matter. So maybe it would be a good idea to grab the mushroom or bite a bite or two. What's the worst thing that could happen? We shouldn't do that, right? We shouldn't eat those mushrooms. Yes? Nah. Probably not. We don't want to end up like Mary. Alice would like a word. Alright, we're not going to do it. Too risque. Alright. Still kicking. We may be hungry, but there are just some things we'll never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. Isn't there anything we can do about Dolores' injuries? Oh no! Dolores is injured. Okay, he's dehydrated. We got plenty of water at least. She's starving. He's starving. That's our soup. Okay. Timmy's going with a handbook. Come on, Timmy. Bring us back something good. Get all the soups. Timmy went to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. We're not doctors, but we should help Dolores. Her wounds are pretty bad. Uh-oh. He's starving. Nothing we can do. Dehydrated. We can give her water. Can't spare any soup. We don't have any. Handbook is a real MVP, right? Hasn't failed us yet. Ted's sick again. Man. She's wounded. He's sick. And starving. Our grandparents always told us to never buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Gone are the times of the yard sales. We can't imagine whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. I think that was a cat in the bag. Which can make you sick or injured. Starvation, fatigued. Okay. A coded note was left on our doorstep. It's all symbols and numbers. It's some sort of cipher that will need to be cracked before we can read the letter. Dolores seems eager for the challenge. However, it's hard to tell how long this could take her, and it could prove to be a waste of her time. Should she keep herself busy with it? Yes? Tomorrow Ted will be a zombie. That sucks. Alright, we're doing it. Thanks. Hi again. Keeps her alive. Perfect. Dolores instantly sat down with the code and started working on it with a purpose. She looks very focused. Let's hope the note is worth staying up all night. Dolores looks very tired already. Okay. Can't do anything about most of that stuff. She's in agony now. Yipes. Okay, don't have any ammo, don't have checkers. Yipes. Couldn't do anything about it. We could tell the stranger was disappointed, but there was none. That was none of our business. If ever was a time to get used to life being disappointing, the end of the world, it's probably it. Dolores has no colors left in her face. Her injuries need to be fixed ASAP. Uh-oh. Ted was strong, but it was too much for him. He starved. Okay, that radio of ours has been silent for the past few hours. We need our news. We need our music. We all agree on that and refusing to cooperate. We need to meddle with it until it works. Yeah, we're going to do that. May as well. This could be it. Oh, surprised it's not it. Well, we did what we could, but we still couldn't hear a thing. Damn it. Dolores has barely any strength left. If she doesn't eat tonight, she will not last till the morning. Ugh. There's nothing we can do. You can drink. Let's use the radio. We had planned to go to Niagara Falls to see those beautiful waterfalls and never expected to get a waterfall of our own in our shelter. Right now, it seems that half a dozen pipes burst and all the water is pouring right into our bunker. We need to save our supplies. We got the radio. Well, I mean, for the first time in a long time, 32 days is not terrible. The position she's in is crazy. Radio was rescued first before any of the filthy liquid got into its case. It wasn't long before most of the water disappeared, but the damage it had done was enough to upset us. Cleaning and fixing the mess will take us days, and will that smell? Timmy should have returned by now. We need to face the worst possible scenario. He might not be coming back. Dolores suffered with injuries far too long. The infection spread, nothing we could do. Alright. Well, of all the places we could have perished, this is probably the best one. Or maybe not. Alright, I'll be right back. No one's thirsty. Not anymore. I can do one more round, yeah. Do Ted this time. Yeah, no problem. This is fun. Alright. check out where things are. This mask is definitely going to come with us. Food. Grab the food. Timmy. Come here, Timmy. We need that rifle too. Okay. Okay. Go. Yep. Okay, that takes up 2 slots. Game. More water. We need that Scout's Handbook too for sure. Where's it? Where's it? Where'd it go? Oh, we must have... Nope. Oh, wrong side. Rip to Mary Jane. Yeah, much better than last time, honestly. Almost all of us made it to the shelter. Almost all we can do is start thinking of creative ways to serve our canned soup. We've opened the shelter door. We know some of our shelves were already stocked. We can't really say we recall putting in the supplies here, but we're definitely going to put them to good use. We got some cards. Obviously, we're good the first day. Oh dear, we just remembered. We planned on taking a trip south in 2 months. If it's still there, we are going, right? We're pretty sure they don't bomb warm places. We can make it work, even in Toronto. Question is, how do we find a boat to get there? We heard that's the best way to get to Europe. Alright. We're still good, everybody's okay. Looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the wasteland right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. We do have a gas mask. It's not easy to be calm in these circumstances. Hopefully we will keep our peace, or else we might need to act like wolves, survival of the fittest and all. We're trying our best to remain calm. The situation we're in is far from normal, and we might never get used to it. We hope this comes soon. The help comes soon. It's about time we chose someone to go scavenging in the remains of our town in search of supplies. Who will it be? The wasteland awaits. Send Timmy with a gas mask. I just wait until it says they're starving or thirsty, but I heard 5 days. Timmy went out into the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Okay, dehydrated, so I gave him water. Play a game, they said. It would be fun, they said. They never mentioned picking one would be so much trouble. Hey Madison, this is 60 Seconds Reatomized. We thought playing the silent game would be a good idea. The silence is too annoying and we quickly stopped. Confined spaces are not a very friendly environment, and we quickly got into an argument over some trivial things. If this keeps on, we might find ourselves in a nasty place. Knocking at the door. We could barely sleep after all that arguing. Let's hope this won't happen again. Life is hard for us all right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay that way. One thing you don't expect is a group of people dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what happened to us. Should we let those clowns in? They might provide some quality entertainment. Do you think we should let them in or not? Probably not. No? Okay. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises outside faded away. We're not exactly sure we want those people to come back. They sounded harmless enough, but can harmless people be trusted in these troubled times? They might be worse than those who don't seem harmless at all. Okay, they're still good? Ted. The other day we heard a quiet knock on our door, but when we opened, only found a suitcase on the doorstep and there was no one around. It is signed, but it sure looks like it was meant for us. Should we check what's inside? Is this the one with the cat? Yes? Okay, let's go. Oh no, Jimmy's here too. Or Timmy, I mean. It's an innocent looking bottle of water, so we took a sip. We thought we got lucky, but it was a lie. Either the water was irradiated or some kind of biological weapon. It made us all pretty sick. Okay, dehydration. Hydration. Don't have any items, so can't deal with the situation. Timmy's back. And he's got a medical kit. At least one of them will be okay. World has ended. Who cares about showering? Or we can get used to it. Adapting shouldn't be hard. It will be like a camping trip. It will. Oh no. That smell is just terrible. Don't puke. Don't. Suspicious looking stains covered parts of the page. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us. Cool. We were not alone outside the shelter. At first it seemed like the creature stalking us was about to get itself a tasty dinner. To our relief, it turned out to be a very friendly monkey. Joined our expedition. While we explored on the streets, our monkey companion ran away, only to come back moments later carrying a can of food. It couldn't open it itself, but it was happy to share it with us. We got 2 cans of soup. At one point during our expedition, the monkey started making weird sounds and digging in front of us with a stick. A quick investigation revealed a few bottles of water. No one even tried to open up them. The same couldn't be said about those bottles of booze laying next to him. The monkey took us just outside of town to what seemed like a hidden bunker, contained some medical supplies. So they're both sick. I'm gonna do Dolores. Ted can wait. Okay. We'll prep again. Why not? We wish we could just leave. Sitting down here with barely anything to do is driving us crazy. We can take care of ourselves. Ted is still sick. Ted is hungry. Timmy still hasn't rested. I think if you feed them for 5 days in a row, they get cured from their illness. Something like that. I think we have enough food to do that too. I'm gonna go for it. Send Dolores. Gas mask. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. Wait, let's see how Timmy's doing. Dehydrated, starving. Our sorry excuse for dinner was interrupted by a raspy voice coming from outside saying, "Wanna buy a rock?" We calmed down when we realized the voice belonged to Old Man Jim, who used to live in our town. Well, at least we think he did. We just never quite figured out where he stayed. We should probably answer his question. It's impolite to keep people waiting like that. Think we should answer his question? Thanks, Sammy. Wanna buy a rock? Wanna buy some watches? Alright. Doing well, how are you? Rocks, we love rocks. Mary Jane used to have a sizable collection of minerals, and we were all really fond of it. Even the simplest radioactive rock is a good start for a new collection. The one we choose is really pretty, and Jim didn't even want anything in return. Told us it brings us luck. We should cherish it. So seems like things are really going our way. Okay. We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth across the street, we're gonna send Timmy. Timmy. We answered the phone. We could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. Introduced themselves as survivors nearby Town Hill Valley. Started exchanging information. Call was cut short. Something went wrong on the other side. Okay, I can't use the radio, so I can't do anything about that. I thought feeding him would cure it, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Say ignorance is bliss. Another day without clue what's going on might not necessarily end us. No radio. Okay, can't transmit anything because the radio is broke. Dehydration. Takes a lot of days, okay. There's never a good time to go out into the radioactive wasteland, but it seems this will become a necessity in the new world of ours. We thought it would be a good idea to make this happen sooner rather than later, and a planned trip outside before we could make the third step beyond the shelter doors. An unknown creature started growling at us in the darkness. We only had moments to decide what to do. Rifle? Probably. Right? I'm gonna use it. This is 60 seconds reatomized. A quick shot with the pew-pew and was more than enough to scare away or maybe bring down whatever the creature that stalked us in the darkness. We never saw it again. Should have done something about Ted's sickness. Ted looks like he has one foot in the grave. Dehydrated. Okay. Wasteland is full of surprises, like this man on the other side of our door knocking and claiming that he is willing to offer a decent amount of ammunition. We probably shouldn't trade the checkers, should we? Because that's going to keep our sanity. No. Okay. The subtle knocking is wild. We could tell the stranger was disappointed, but that was none of our business. Even if ever was a time to get used to life being disappointed, the end of the world is probably it. Okay, Ted's still sick. Alright. A woman came by, offers 1 bottle of water in exchange for checkers. We're not doing that. Nope. Okay, she's back. Did Dolores get anything? In the end, we decided her offer was not for us. Maybe another time. She comes back. We were glad to see Dolores came back safely. Despite his rather calm demeanor, Timmy got into a few fights before the apocalypse. His last victory was beating a kid named Ethan with a stick. Ethan's parents were furious and invited us over to discuss Timmy's behavior, but before we could schedule a meeting, the world went to hell. During our trip, we found this house and knocked on the door, but nobody answered. We decided to go in and investigate. Behind the remains of their kitchen counter, we found some bottled water. It's not our favorite brand, but it'll have to do. So we got 2 waters. We found their garage empty. They might have gone on vacation before the apocalypse. Maybe they even survived. They left behind a few suitcases, though. We didn't think they would miss us borrowing one. Okay. Last expedition got us thinking maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We'd better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. Ted still hasn't recovered. Dolores would really love to eat something. Dolores is tired. Alright. About ready to prep Ted. Alright, so she's back. 1 water for cards, water for... We're not desperate for water, so I don't want to barter any of those items for water. Refused to trade. Hopefully, made the right choice. The trader was not happy about this. Ted's looking rough, right? Alright, little Jimmy. And Houston, thanks for the follow. Hyson, thanks for the follow. First aid or shower vent cure sickness. Okay, the food did cure him. I think it's 10 days. I don't think it's 5 days. That seems about right now. That's kind of a lot, but whatever. Timmy went outside to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. He's dehydrated. She's dehydrated. Okay. When emptying our bucket in front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map on one of the ruined walls. Someone drew out a route and marked a spot at the end of it. Maybe there's some supplies hidden there. Should we check it out? Should we check it? And if so, who should we send? Hey, Dark Turbo 0602, how are you? Yes. Maybe Ted. We'll send Ted. Ted's feeling better. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's see what came of that. This treasure hunt actually turned out to be fun, despite taking place in a radioactive dump that is our town. More importantly, though, it was successful and we managed to find a small package. Whatever is in it will definitely prove useful. Okay, so we got a medkit. Awesome. Alright, can't do anything about this event. Don't have a radio. Okay, we got some knocking at the door. Alright, let's see what that's about. Ted's fine. Hungry, fatigued, tired. The note we found on our door today was a real surprise to us all. It's not signed, but it says that whoever wrote it has been observing us for a while and believes that we're the right kind of people. They instruct us to send a single unarmed representative to a meeting today at midnight to find out more. Should we send someone? Yeah, we're low on food. We were feeding Ted for 10 days to cure sickness. Ted again. Sounds danger. Okay. Don't think we should. Oops. Let's see what happened. The meeting was organized by twin siblings, a brother and a sister, who took it upon themselves to scout the remains of the city, looking for trustworthy and decent people. They seemed honest about their intentions and were more than happy to meet them again. They said they know where to find us, and they're going to contact us if they need some help. Thirsty, fatigued, starvation. Okay, hopefully Jimmy comes back with some good stuff. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just one can of soup, we get a bag and all of its contents. No, we're not trading the soup. It's too risky. Also, wasn't it negative last time? Grandparents always told us never to buy anything sight unseen, and we're not about to start now. Gone are the times of the yard sales. We can manage without whatever junk is in that mysterious bag. Dehydration. Okay, we felt that we should do something about our interior decoration. The feng shui is really off in our fallout shelter. While we were moving things around, we found a secret door. What's behind it? There's only one way to find out. So do you think we should use the pew-pew or the flashlight? Light? Pew? Light? Pew-pew? Alright. Let's do it. See what happened. It was very fortunate we had the flashlight. If it wasn't for that, we could have missed a pile of old maps collecting dust in a corner. They were mostly boring national park maps and the like, but one of them turned out to be a map of our town. Well, that's cool. Uh-oh. Timmy should have returned by now. We need to face the worst possible scenario. He might not be coming back. That sucks. Alright, we gotta prepare. We need more food. We had a chance to meet the strangest person today. He looked just like a human, except with triple the amount of hands necessary. We listened to his story about a group of folks just like him who are having a hard time scavenging supplies because of their appearance. People shoot first and ask questions later. He offered us a deal if we share some of our supplies with them that will help us on our expedition and make sure we're safe. We could probably spare some water, right? We got a lot of water. Yeah. Okay. The stranger quickly became a friend when we agreed to his terms. Doesn't cost us that much, and we will sleep easier knowing that we will come back safely from our next trip to the surface. Okay, that's a good deal. Sending Ted with a scout's handbook. Guaranteed to come back safely. Supposedly. Alright, Ted left for the surface. We hope he'll be back soon. Hungry, fatigued, thirsty. We're still okay. Can barely breathe in this damn shelter. For the last couple of hours, the situation's been getting noticeably worse. There might be something wrong with the ventilation system. Maybe it's stuck. If that's the case, we need to look into fixing it. Do you think we should use the flashlight to try to fix the ventilation? I think it's bugs. But we don't have, like, the bug stuff. Yes, light. Okay. Alright. Obvious thing to do when the vent is blocked is to check what's blocking it. However, when you shine your flashlight on a hive of mutated insects, things usually go from bad to worse. The angry hive is gone, but the insects did some biting before they fled. Torsos hurt. Okay, fatigued, hurt, dehydration, starvation. Well, at least we have the medical kit. Can't use the radio. If there's one thing we need to do, it's to use a radio on a regular basis to catch an emergency broadcast. Any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Okay, we're good. We got a visit today from a person with a physical mutation. He managed to grow several extra fully operational hands. Shared the story of his group with his... Didn't we just do this? Should we give them water again? We just did this. They're gonna get rid of bandits if they bother us. Speaking of water. Okay. Whether it's pity or just fear of bandits, not sure, but in the end we agreed to his terms. Ah, guess what? We already got ourselves our very own fall garden. We've got a bunch of mushrooms growing on one of the walls. Big enough to be eaten. No. Oh, Ted back. Nope, okay. We may be hungry, but those are just some things you never eat. Wall fungus is one of them. What's that sound? Oh no, someone is below us. It's only reasonable to go and check it out. How about using that manhole in the corner? Should we check it? Is it worth checking? Yeah. Don't know. Okay. Let's go for it. Ted's back. What the hell? Barely made it out of there alive. It was a giant mutated crocodile. Or an alligator. Or something else with a giant mouth and plenty of teeth. Is anyone hurt? Ted safely returned. The friendly mutant group lent us a hand. As promised, we felt much safer with him around, and everybody made it back without a scratch. We hope we'll get the chance to meet that group again. None of the burnt down buildings looked very inviting. After some exploring, running away from mutated spider crabs, or whatever those things were, we ended up finding a bar. For some reason it survived the blast, and its neon sign was still working, except of course for the letter A. We should have known the tomato soup used to be a popular snack in a bar. We found a few cans of it and then took it with us. So we got one can. We lost our handbook. Okay, it might sound paranoid, but we think somebody followed us. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again. A window shop nearby parking lot, vehicle that wasn't completely burnt out. Unfortunately, we found nothing of value. Maybe future expeditions will be more lucky. Okay, she needs both. May as well prep. Need more. Don't have an axe. Can't do that. Apologize for not being able to help at this time. Maybe we can find an axe soon and join the fun. But right now we have no way of helping folks. Starvation. Enough sitting around, it's time to visit the surface. Suitcase, you think? Yeah, it said we need to accept the reality that Jimmy might not be coming back, so I'm assuming, yeah. Lure us on the way to the surface. Bring in the suitcase. Hopefully she makes it back. Could really use some more supplies. We counted all of them today, and the numbers did not make us happy. Time to do something about it. We know that a teacher from the local school managed to rescue a bunch of kids. Yeah, we're gonna go there. Maybe that was a bad idea. We got 4 water. Cool. Alright, we're still good. No radio. Somebody's knocking. Alright, let's see who's knocking. As we're about to start our book club discussion on the only book we've all read, the phone book, we were interrupted by rapid knocking at the door. We found out it was a group of refugees who survived the blast, just like we did. They were doing much worse than us and begged us to provide them with any water, food, medical supplies. Let's do water. Just go for it. Okay, our visitors had problems finding enough words to express their gratitude. Many tears were shed, smiles and hugs exchanged, and they wished us all the best. It was a great feeling to help someone out. They left soon after to seek shelter in the ruins of our town. We hope they make it out there. Dude's starving. Every new smell attacks our noses in the little shelter instantly. There isn't much we can miss, so we had a single brick fell out from the wall, revealing a tight opening. Senses were immediately invaded by a terrible stench. Oh, it's the rat, right? Rat in the can of soup. I'm gonna check it. Oh no! Dolores is back with a lot of soup, but not in good condition. We looked into the hole, fearing something might come out at us with claws, fangs, other mutated, sharp body parts. Nothing happened. Instead, we found an unalive rat and trying to break it with a can of soup. Okay, failed. We got the soup. Dolores came back with a suitcase. Local supermarket might have seemed like a great place for a safe haven, but unfortunately, a bandit group had the same idea and turned it into their home instead. Thugs are heavily armed. Were able to terrorize the entire area. Maybe stealing from them would be an ideal paycheck. Our payback. Sneaking through the store shelves provide us with a few cans of soup. We got 4. We found our way to a better part of the store that had a few working radios standing on the shelves. We helped ourselves to one of them. Okay, we're in a rush. The radios come back any minute. We grabbed a few things random. One of them turned a bug spray. Cool. I think someone followed us. But the mutants are going to help us, right? I hope. Dehydrated. She's okay, just sick. It's in 10 next time. What was that? The radio static just stopped for a moment. Let's try tuning into the signal. Nothing, nothing, nothing. We could hear nothing but the annoying static. Better next time. Better luck next time. Starvation. Can't see anybody right now. Ted's stomach is rumbling. Okay, he's doing okay though. Dehydrated. Well, prep, but our last expedition brought us news of a vehicle parked just down the street. Sure looked unique, but we never got close enough to get a good look. We're certain it's not a bandit trap. Perhaps we should send someone over to check it out. I'm gonna send Ted. Let's see what happens. Shocking discovery was a rusty tank. It was a little crispy around the edges, and it was also missing a wheel, some other crucial parts. But the seats were fairly comfortable. Wouldn't it be amazing to just drive away and leave this radioactive hell behind us? Dolores complains she still can't get a good night's sleep. Dolores has no colors left in her face. Her injuries need to be fixed ASAP. We can't really fix her injuries though, yet. Can't send anybody. Oh, she's looking so rough. Not eating for a while. Oh, we can't just sit around. Dolores is so sick. Dolores has no colors left in her face. Her injuries need to be fixed ASAP. She still can't sleep. Oh, not looking good. Okay, can't do anything with that. Don't have an axe. Is Ted sick too now? No axe, no shave. Maybe another time. Starvation. We'll send Ted with a map. Or maybe pew pew. Let's do the pew pew. Oh. Dolores kicked the bucket, I think. Yep. And now Ted's sick. And yipes. Okay. Left for the surface. He'll be back soon. Let's see what happens. We were about to give up and come back empty-handed to the shelter. Ran into a church that looked peaceful enough, save for an unexploded atomic bomb. Stuck in the church tower, a sizable group of people were busy praying to the bomb, chanting something about holy fission. That sounded really crazy, but those people seemed friendly enough. Cultists decided they wouldn't be needing any holy water. We did a bit of miracle work and turned empty wine bottles into quite full water bottles. The rifle got damaged in the expedition. Alright, it's just Ted, so we're just going to keep feeding him until he gets better. We're not going to open the door. He's going to get sick, I think. If we do. Although he is already sick. Guess it doesn't matter. Alright, food. Can't keep sitting on our backsides here in this tiny bunker, or start thinking about getting away as far as possible. The radioactive wasteland. Who would have thought the Reds would ruin such a lovely neighborhood? We could do it on our own. The escaping part, not the ruining part, of course. However, might be someone out there who can help us. Let's use the radio. We made contact. The military is out there and they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order. Right. Sleazy looking trader carrying an equal scruffer bag. We're not going to trade. Alright, soup and water. Not going out. Don't have any items to trade. Hey, CJ Gray. Intimidating cupcake. Hey, he's healed. Look at that. Although the girls are very brave to walk around the wasteland like that, sadly they didn't have anything of interest to us. He's good. Not going out. Always thought life could be much better. That was before we got nuked. Now we think life could be much better. In a way, not that much has changed. Living in the past is not wise in our current situation. We need to think of today and tomorrow. Ted is still tired. A few days of rest is what he needs. We had planned to go to Niagara Falls and see those beautiful waterfalls. We never expected to get a waterfall of our own in our shelter. Right now, it seems that half dozen pipes have burst. All the water's pouring right in our bunker. Let's use the map. Okay, so we lost the radio and the cards. Oh, shoot. Okay. Flashlight for cards. I guess we need something to keep sanity, right? Think we should trade that or not? Yeah. No. Sanity is important, yeah. Alright. Okay, Weirdman tried to make us buy fried cockroaches on a stick covered in some mysterious sauce. These snacks looked pretty disgusting, so we turned them down, but we bought something else for him. Looked quite disappointed. Okay, can't do anything here. The beast of a rodent won. It won and stole our food. Can or not, at least we have each other, right? What do you mean each other? Ted's alone. We're just worried it'll come back to finish what it started. At least they didn't get injured. Use some extra supplies. The last time we went out on supply run, we noticed a damaged tank stuck in the rubble. Let's do it. Send in Ted. Oh, no. Risk was not worth reward, apparently. Last thing we expected was a giant explosion. We could hear the debris falling from the sky and hitting the sad remains of our house. The tank must have been booby-trapped to contain volatile explosives. Why did we do it? Why? Alright guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'll be back on tomorrow around 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Hope you all have a good one. And thanks for being here. Thanks mods for all your help and everything. And if you haven't followed, please follow. We stream pretty regularly. A lot of Buckshot, a lot of different games. I don't remember the longest I made it. I guess that was it. Is that 52 days? It's been a long time. Good night. See you later, CJ.